Hi, everyone. As usual, as every week, we have mental coach Radha. Radha, thank you for be with me in every week. Today, we will speak about the getting out of your comfortable zone. Radha, what I believe to be successful, you have to be uncomfortable before you be comfortable.
Exactly.
This is what I say to myself. I have to challenge myself. I have to get uncomfortable to be later on after I get my success to be comfortable. But I don't know why people have a fears to be uncomfortable. I don't know. Can you help us to understand how we get it out of comfortable zone?
Yes, definitely. This is a really great topic. And hello, and how are you doing this? How was your week?
Very good so far. Thank you so much. And you?
Great, great, amazing. Okay, so I'll start off this time just sharing about my situations. So I think it was about 4 years ago, and I even shared a post relating to this right before New Year's. Is I told myself, if I want to grow, if I want to have everything that I want in life and I want to be able to do this, is to go out there and help others, then I have to get out of my comfort zone. So I have to get uncomfortable.
Mm,
And when I said that, I actually declared it. I put it as an intention and I said, here we go. Take me there.
yes.
And I did get into situations that I was very uncomfortable. So what it is our mind just knows a familiar,
Yes.
right? So it's going to try and stop us from going somewhere, doing something that we're not familiar with, something that is unknown. So it's going to come up with whole sorts of reasons why you should not do this.
Do you know, because maybe brain it's a alarm system.
Yep.
Okay, if doesn't know where we are going, they will give us siren. Uh, stop, stop.
Exactly. And also there's science behind it too, because brain wants to conserve energy,
Mm,
right? So going back originally, right, where they had to go and hunt and all of those things. So they needed and they had to save themselves from animals and other tribes and all of these things, right? And food, like this was not something they had. So they had to go and work for it. So the brain wants to keep us in to a point where it conserves energy, so we're not using so much energy, and wants to keep us familiar to keep us safe.
mm.
So when it doesn't know something, that's when it's going to come up and give you all of those fearful thoughts, or your mind is also going to pick up things that has happened before to let you know, no, this is not a good idea. So some of the things that when we don't go ahead, yes, that is how our brain is wired. And
Mm.
so it's going to try and protect us and all of that. But one thing that I've noticed is judgment comes up a lot. So judgment of yourself. So you're thinking, well, I don't think I can do this.
Yeah, this is a kind of a
Not
doubt we spoke
smart
about.
enough. I don't exactly. I've had clients, or even with me, when I wanted to try something different or go for a different position or even doing all of this. So my mind came up with a whole bunch of things to try and stop me, right? So I've had clients where they would turn around and say, I want to be, in this management position, or there is this opening at my work. So I'll turn around and say, okay, well, go ahead. And they're like, well, I don't have the qualification. Or I don't think, oh, there's people ahead of me. So this is real stuff that has happened with my clients when they have told me, well, there's seniority, there's few people wanting for the same position. So I work with them and I said, you know what? Just know this is your stuff. This is what you want. And now prepare your mindset and your body that you already been there.
Mm.
So that's where the visualization and all that comes up. But first, checking in with yourself, what is that emotion or something? Are you thinking that you're not good enough? You're not smart enough. You don't have the qualification. So making sure you know that, okay, acknowledging, well, no, I can. Of course, have qualification. Of course, I can do this. Of course, I can do this business.
Yes.
Once you know that, now preparing your mind that you already have it. The mind doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. So
Correct.
if you could just for a few minutes sit there, slowing your breath down, going into your body, and then imagining you being there, imagining you having all of those people sign up. You with me, what I did, I used to imagine me doing this. This was my fear, getting out of comfort zone, doing recordings, going to master classes, doing workshops. And since last year, this is what I've been doing. But if you had asked me a few years back, I'm like,
And the brain gives you a lot of excuses to stop you do it.
everything you can think of, it will come up.
And even people, sometimes they blame the other people because they never wants to get out from their comfort zone. Do you believe that?
Yeah, no,
So
I
noticed
totally.
from my experience with online business and with the clients and like people, they try to blame another people because they can like go get out from their comfort zone. It's
Yeah,
weird. This
I know.
only something here.
All
It's not
there.
reality, eh? Something only here because a brain wants to stop you completely to do and get
You
out of
haven't
your
been there.
comfort.
It doesn't know about it,
Yeah,
right? So it thinks there's danger there. It
yeah.
thinks that you're not going to be able to make it. So it will tell you. So writing it out, okay, putting it down, okay, this is what I want to do, and I haven't been able to do that. And write out what are some of the things that's coming up. And also with me and a lot of other people who have fear of public speaking and doing these kind of engagement speaking events, it's fear of judgment
Yeah.
of what other people are going to say,
Yes.
because maybe at one point something like that has happened, like with me, right? So that stopped me. I'm going to say something wrong, I'm going to pronounce something not the right way, or people are going to say, who's she to come and talk about brain health?
Yes, I agree.
Right? So I had to put myself into this imagination of me doing these workshops, feeling it in me and telling myself, having those conversations, of course I can do it. Of course I can do this. And getting myself, so when I felt it, my mind now knew that it felt like I already been there. And then when I showed up, of course the nervousness comes up. I think
But
every
you can
time we do,
control it right now because you are ready for it, eh?
yes, but
You
the
prepare your
nervousness is
brain and yourself to start, okay? Now,
exactly.
for sure, in everything in our life, in everything, even if we would like to go to vacation, eh? Because we don't know this place before, we will have a lot of fears.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
what
for
will it
nerves, right? Nervousness.
yeah,
Yeah.
nervous. You will be nervous. Okay, it's happen all the time, but don't let those things stop
Stop.
you.
Yeah. Exactly. And the nerves is also could be excitement. It's also that excitement. So even before we do these videos, right?
Yes,
Before we record, we get that, a little bit, maybe this might go wrong or something. But we're not stopping. We did not let that stop us,
no, no.
right?
Even when I started my online business, I said, okay, I don't have experience in online space. I don't have experience in social media. How I will do that? I
Exactly.
told to myself, you are strong, Mariam. You can do it. If those people did it, you can do it.
Of
What the
course.
difference between me and them? Okay? I
Bingo.
swear to God, I speak this to myself. I
Yes.
know I was nervous. I have a little of fears, but I never let those fears and stress let me down
Yes.
at all. I say, okay, if they did it, I can do it. I'm smart enough. I trust myself. I'm a confident person. Maybe I need more practice because I don't have any experience, but I can do it. And now I can do easily any record, any social media things.
Yes.
It's
You
just a
gotta take the first
practice.
step. You have to take that first step. And also knowing that whatever it was is unfamiliar, unknown, make it familiar to you. Right? Once you do that, and that's it. You get out of your comfort zone.
Yes, I will give you another example. Anyone would like to drive a car and
Yes.
without any experience, what the first things? Very nervous, very scared. And even if you buy a new car, you have the same until you use to drive it. You will
Yeah.
be very relaxed because now you are familiar with the new car or with the driving. You don't
Uh,
have this stress
yes.
anymore. Yes,
Yes.
this is
Exactly.
our life.
So take that step. So if anyone listening right now, there's something you want to do. It could be something small to something big, a decision that you're making that is going to affect you, your family, and you're like nervous or the fears coming up because it's to do with you getting out of your comfort zone, what you're used to, and it's your brain. So just knowing it is actually just your brain trying to protect you. Write it out and then tell yourself, I am going to take that step. Take that step, and next thing you know, it'll just flow.
Yes, I agree. Thank you so much, Radha. Do you know it's every week I told you it's very important topic. Every week, all topics are very important. Believe me. Do you know you touch a lot of things in our life and affect our life. Thank you so much. I really appreciate.
Thank
Uh,
you.
and we will see you next week with a new topic with Radha.
And
Thank you.
I'm glad to have this opportunity to be able to help, even if the slightest bit just makes my day. And thank you, Mariam. You have an amazing weekend. Everyone, have a great week and get out of your comfort zone.
Yes, thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.